down low.
Yeah, they certainly did. I think the key now is the perimeter for Villanova. How they enter offense, how they respond on kickouts, and if they don't make threes, how they get to the free throw line or get to the rim.
What are they playing defensively?
Right now, Villanova, a lot of switching.
He's in it. You weren't going to do it. I was going to be highly disappointed.
A one-handed pass he possesses. Kolek just finds people, whips it side to side.
3 of his last 4 games, 11 assists exactly for Kolek. Here's David Joplin, up floater, that's no good. Iguodaro down low is so good, and Mitchell as well at just getting a hand on the ball there. Stevie Mitchell puts it up and in, and he looked like Oso there, just kind of punching it in with the volleyball tap.
He is a talented kid, plays hard, starting to make his jumper from deep too. He can get after you. They got to get Moore going a little bit. Built his confidence, and this guy is going to get a lot of touches to kick out.
Yeah, they played through Dixon there. The miss for Moore. He was coming off at 2 for 12. He's just 3 for his last 17.
That's what he loves. Drive, kick opposite. Little trip baseline by goal.
Rui Iguodaro, Dixon all over him.
Elite passer, Oso.
Kolek wants it back. It's going to be Joplin with 7. David Joplin, who's ramped up the scoring recently, lost the basketball, and that's stagnated. It's tipped by Villanova 3 to shoot. And Shaka Smart, season number 3, round of 32 last year. But he's just kind of figured it out with all the guys in and out of the lineup so far this year. And Joplin is one of those guys. About 20 points a game the last 2 rounds.
He is looking for his game. Excellent at the ball. Developed a total package right now.
You see 10.5 points a game for Joplin. He was the new guy in the starting lineup this year with Omax Prosper gone.
He's only able to blow by guys with this lineup. That's part of the problem, I think. A little double, which they love to do. Kick out, that heart wide open.
Dixon against goal.
Good offensive rebounder. Oh, he's active on the 10.
Looked like he had a chance to bring that in.
2 hands, right? So you're a coach now.
I mean, it's early. Kolek for 2. 6-0 and another early deficit for Nova, Raf.
Well, you'd be a good coach if you had a kid like him. He really understands the game. It's a great feel.
Would you hire me as your assistant?
You'd be overpriced for me. There are programs.
Dixon, tough shot. Villanova's open 0 for 4.
Got to go to the rim then. You got to create something. Nice hands by Burton.
Kolek tried to tip it to the corner in Joplin, and they're going to say that's off of Villanova.
I thought he got it all, didn't you?
I thought so too. I thought Kolek pushed it over the sideline. Let's watch.
Maybe a ricochet. Burton may have touched it on the second slap.
That's going to be a foul as Iguodaro was bodied over there by Dixon, and an early first foul against Eric Dixon.
That may be one of the better 2-man plays, those two together. I mean, they just ball screen, hit and follow. Great understanding and feel. There it goes again. Look at that.
Oh, what a bullet to Iguodaro, just as you said it.
And you said bullet. How about the catch as well?
It's a great point.
Incredible. High-hand coordination. Got to get on the board and got Armstrong in together. Not a good pass. Got away with it.
And they might get a bucket out of it. It's 5-on-4 for the moment, and Marquette recovered very nicely. Longino in. That was Longino to Hart.
Look at
That's
this
deflection.
Pretty rotation.
Another rough start for Villanova in a basketball game. Joplin on his way to the rim, and he is mugged by Longino.
And that adds to the point. Is developing a well-rounded game to give away by Longino, as you said. This is this beautiful 2-man play, the little roll to the rim, and a little tardy on that weak side help. Size as well with Moore at a disadvantage.
Watching that a second time, your point about the catch is so good. I mean, how many big guys actually catch that ball and score?
Well, your humility is so impressive. Thank you. Look, but they've been doing it together. Great field cross-court passes. I've seen some bullets through the middle of a defense from both of them to the opposite side for clean looks.
Ralph, can I ask you, where are the answers for Nova right now offensively?
Well, I think you've got to attack a little bit, get to the rim, some post up maybe with Dixon. Get something constructive.
Armstrong is in. Maybe he's the catalyst to the corner for more.
At the rim. They have a mismatch. They don't take advantage of it. But Mitchell, look at this help by Mitchell.
Will drop off mid lane. Moore can't score.
Wow. Pretty good adjustment with the left. You got to pay attention now. Off the ball. Can't sneak a peek because of that. Well, a little seldom do they make that kind of mistake.
Little cavalier there, but 9-0 Marquette.
Awesome start. Particularly Villanova when you've been struggling. You got to get some offense.
Start with a bang.
I assure you. They'll get a little bit of pressure now. Kyle worked on this. And, of course, with St. John's being so effective, as you recall, in the Garden, a lot of people are going to test them in the full court.
Yeah, that created a 20-point spread in that game last week.
I like this. The little high-low, they're trying to do something in an attack mode. Shaka has them playing great defense, too.
Armstrong got by Mitchell. Couldn't finish at the rim again, and there's the rebound for Chase Ross back in the lineup.
If you get to the rim, you're going to get a look. Look at this two-man play.
Oh, Iguodaro, the flush.
Woo. Empty side, they worked on that, too. Defensively, Villanova.
Yeah, they talked about it for a pretty good chunk of their shoot-around this afternoon.
Yeah, you don't stop those two, you've got no chance.
Dixon nearly traveled.
Excellent D. Nice duck in now. Go strong. There
Dixon dropped his shoulder against Joplin.
Fans happy, I think, maybe just to get a seat. A little blow by. You got to contain this kid. You know he's a lefty. He can go both ways, but that strength at the rim, little kiss to boot.
Kolek 3 assists, 4 points already.
Last game he had 0 points with a minute left. Look at this read.
Tremendous effort by Kolek.
Nice fake it. Like he's going to hit. He's so clever.
Well, you have to play him for the pass there, and he knows that, so he flashes that look and scores.
Some guys have a feel beyond the norm, and this kid does. Vision, and he's got that cocky, reminds me a little bit of you, that air of sophistication. He is such a great passer. Can't get enough of watching him play. Oso.
Keys to the game sponsored by Chipotle. Real food for real athletes. Chipotle for real.
These early leads, you just got to play with your head, play confidently, stay in touch. Again, no free throws whatsoever. Run them off the line. That's what you got to do.
Yeah, got the flyby from Kolek and the 2 for Bamba.
Hamilton left beautifully.
He's been scoring much better recently. Last 6 games, Chase Ross back in, and he splashes down a 3. His first game in the last 6. And he knocks down just his 10th of the year round.
Well, he looks fresh, too, doesn't he? No problem with that shoulder.
That's a shoulder support that he's got. You saw on the arm. It's not like a harness or anything like that. It's just there for support.
And Lowry on the floor getting some valuable minutes come tournament time, I think. Good kick out. Now, that's a good three-point shot.
There is Lowry with the rebound, the freshman out of Springfield, Missouri.
Look at this kid short on the floor, finds people. They stretch you out. That's what makes it difficult to help. Nice hands from Armstrong out top.
Bamba on the break, on the step through, and nice defense by Iguodaro.
Gave ground, stayed big.
Kolek always measuring. I mean, you just have to be on your toes with this offense.
It creates, you know, it doesn't have to be diagram with his talent. He can shoot it.
Gold just rimmed it out. He's been really hot from 3, 6 for his last 11 before that miss.
And Shaka telling both of us he likes putting these two bigs together. Nice check out on Burton. Well, they just run you off with that double. You got to cut to the rim when they do that.
Longino had to get control back. Here's Burton across the lane. Dixon finally gets the ball, and this is out of bounds. It's 3 to shoot for Nova. They'll get it back.
Frenetic defensively, too. Both ends of the floor, Marquette on top of their game.
And very happy to have Chase Ross back. He played 36 games off the bench last year, and he can shoot a little bit.
Yeah, he sure can. And no Cam Jones. He's going to get some opportunities, too. One thing about Cam Jones, his ability to finish at the rim. We fall in love with his 3 game, but boy, he is magnificent at the 10.
And they're up 14, and Cam Jones gets him 14 points a game. There's Kolek again.
The lead. Look at this step through.
Oh, man, Tyler Kolek, again, 94 feet of him.
Ooh. Ooh. Both ends.
Armstrong.
Good little hop in your step.
They need that so badly, don't they?
Absolutely. Build some confidence. Straight up zone now. A lot of pointing. Little wide open for a cut. Might slow them down, too. Not a bad move. Not a good look by his standards.
No, it was a low pass. Joplin out to Kolek. He'll tee it up. It's a rainbow, and it's good.
Wow. Goodness.
11 already for Kolek in 8.5 minutes.
He knows how to hurt you. They go zone a little bit, too.
Villanova, 227th in the country in three-point percentage.
You ever think that would happen?
No, I mean, you think about what they did in 18 when they won the title. They were 40% from 3. Bamba needed it.
Now he got all the heads turned with Armstrong dribble drive. Same set, little 2-3 look. Goal wide open, and look who found it. Oh, he got it up strong.
Yeah, he didn't.
Yeah.
So they'll reset.
The variety of passes this kid makes, that's what makes him exceptional. Going for the goal there a little bit.
That's his first miss of the night.
Get him out of the game. At this level, he can do so many things. This is the second time he jumps a passing lane, gets to the rim. Of course, that opens up his game because of that. So first time down. 1-2-2.
Chris Arcidiacono on the floor for Kyle Neptune, going deep on the bench early on in the game.
And look at this, Dave. 14 seconds, and you really haven't gotten into anything.
Showing that zone here. Bamba with 5. Everything at the arc so far. On Iguodaro. He stays with him, and it's a shot clock violation out of the timeout.
Set. The pressure, three-quarter court. Just really struggling to get into the flow.
So the question is, and we were listening in the huddle, where does that sense of urgency and who does that sense of urgency come from?
Well, it usually starts on this end of the floor. Make some tough shots, rebound, maybe get a run out. Don't give these open looks. That's part of it.
Russ is feeling it. He has shot both of those right in front of us, and they were pretty.
Good. What an addition, taking advantage of those minutes.
Ralph, Marquette is 11 for 14, 79%.
Well, you got to guard them, too. I mean, a lot of these have been easy. Go yourself. Now it's too late. Look at this track. Nobody cutting, leaving them alone. Notice everybody on the perimeter, you've got to help your partner out.
So 8 to shoot off the tie-up there. 9:26 in the first. And, I mean, this is two teams that look like totally different groups.
Yeah, Ross, you mentioned that. Those are his 11 threes. A little small change.
Now we get Norman here.
He's a guy that early in the year got some more minutes. Really hasn't shot the ball well, but there's an opportunity for different guys that can make you a little deeper.
So they'll get 20 on the shot clock. They had the shot clock violation last possession. Armstrong.
I like this. Unfortunately, he missed, but that's the aggressive nature you need. A good hustle by him here. Closes the turnover.
Dixon to the rim, scoring.
And didn't back off. Challenge. Oh, we got an injury. Another.
It's Norman down in the backcourt. Trey Norman is hurt in the backcourt.
Maybe when the swipe occurred, he fell forward here. Oh, and he caught the knee in the head there, the leg in the head.
Oh, and the foot on the back end of it, too. Trey Norman, top 100 recruit out of high school. A big-time scorer in a high school, and you hope he's all right. I mean, that was just ugly.
Got the training staff in shock out there. Looks like we're going to help him up.
See Kyle Neptune, Mike Nardi just trying to ramp up the energy in that huddle for Villanova as Norman sits up.
This is when you find out what you're made of as a team, too. Obviously, more concerned about Norman at this point, but it looks like at least he's starting to function and feel comfortable. I think they're probably asking him questions just to see how alert he is.
Yeah, those head injuries are not something to mess around with at all.
Our producers do that to us on occasion.
Well,
looks like he's okay, hopefully, you know.
Looks like it. That would be good news. I mean, with Norman walking off, they have a grand total of 7 guys that they would play at this point, Marquette. And the good news is that they don't have any foul trouble. They've committed all of 1 foul so far in the game.
Playing good defense and not fouling. At the end there, he was just rubbing the back of his head. So that's maybe where the impact occurred.
So it's Marquette ball. You saw Cam Jones not playing today, out with an ankle injury. Kolek caught it and drove immediately, and on the back end, Iguodaro.
Absolutely. That zone is the problem, too, on offensive rebounds. Good position, good read. Also slides right in, doesn't waste any time, almost like a ball screen roll. In the right spot.
That's 2 on Longino. By the way, are there 2 guys in college basketball who play together who have a better feel for one another than Kolek and Iguodaro?
I can't recall the last few years like this. Because usually you don't have big guys that see the game like he does.
I know it's not the same skill set, but there's a little Jamal Murray, Nikola Jokic in these 2 guys, just in the way they played together.
Is Jamal as good a playmaker as Kolek? I know he's a great player.
Great scorer.
Yeah.
Different type of passer, but they have an understanding like that.
Mitchell behind Dixon, and he doesn't get the touch.
Yeah, Dixon works very hard, and he just has not seen the ball a lot as Mitchell gave up the 3. Now he'll take it. Oh, Armstrong couldn't clear it himself. They do save it in the corner.
We've got a good rest here. See if he can get going, too.
Armstrong's been a big-time creator.
There you go. See, a little late.
He had to work out of traffic to set up the open look for 3. That wouldn't fall in the corner for Armstrong.
Dixon's got to make quick decisions.
Like catch and go, right?
Before the trap occurs. They got a good look out of it.
Kolek playing with great tempo and snaking through.
Well, he owned the defender on that particular trip. Too quick. Agile. What a read.
This is a very restless crowd right now.
Oh, yeah. This doesn't happen at Villanova.
That's another deflection. Yeah. They have at least 12 deflections now.
They're on a rope, though. They are connected. Again.
Dixon got through that time.
Just get into the big guy. Get yourself back in the game.
He's got 6 of their 13.
And this has been the problem, this end of the floor. It always comes back. You notice?
Yeah, oh, he always finds the ball.
And that was a terrific look. I mean, it ended up a quick ball, but wide open middle. Oso going to the rim. Well, we've enjoyed watching this kid play. Relish the opportunity.
Which means the arrow actually doesn't change hands, so the arrow still is with Villanova.
And look at this cut. And easy. Whoop, the breakdown. Too many, too often.
Marquette's 13 for 18. Right. This is just amazing.
And no resistance, really. That's part of the problem.
Austin hasn't gotten a shot up.
And they know they're going to hug him.
Bamba needed it again. He has 7.
This is the end. Right here. This part of the floor.
I thought I was doing the game with the doors.
I've had enough of you.
It's the end.
But you got to reach back and be tough-minded. Automatic switch. That's the pass he's so good at.
And you don't know that he's aware of that player as Ross ends up scoring after the defense got thinned out.
Well, they're playing with a lot of confidence off the bounce as well.
But they're playing unstoppable basketball right now, and they're acting like it as well.
They are a very good basketball team.
Winners of 4 straight, 6 and 3 in the Big East. Couple of games back of UConn in the loss column. Wow. Hausen just had to hoist it, he felt like.
Yeah.
And now there's some booing going on here at Finneran Pavilion.
Again, the ability to stretch the floor.
Oh, Joplin.
Great work by Oso.
And reminder, Marquette is doing this without Cam Jones, who scores 14 points a game.
And such a great threat deep, stretches the D, opens things for others. Bamba looks like he's trying to be aggressive, though. That's what you need. Somebody has put this team on your shoulders. Coming back now with Armstrong and Dixon.
Well, there just haven't been easy baskets. As you see Cam Jones over on the sideline, this is the first free throw attempt for Villanova tonight.
It's been excellent defense by Marquette. And so you have to make some adjustments.
What are those?
Well, again, we get back to the dribble drive, the post up, reading it on time, and making quicker decisions and making yourself available. Obviously, the other end creates some turnovers, some runouts, some aggressive play that gets you pretty darn good opportunities.
Can you have a good 5 minutes here and close to around 10 at halftime? If you can, different game.
No question. You just got to hang tough, support one another. But again, you got to grow on trips and stops. Marquette calls them kills.
Marquette has scored on 16 of their 22 possessions.
No 2 or 3 in a row stops.
Kolek flips it over his head. Gold splashes down.
He knows where everybody is. He can count 9.
That is a perfect way to put it. He knows where everybody is at all times. And that tough look is good. Bamba trying to do this all on his own.
Can't match baskets, though. Here he goes again. Look at this.
Iguodaro planted it against the window.
I think he got undercut a little and couldn't get a good squeeze. Well, those two are on the same wavelength, aren't they? There's that little fine pot of gold in the corner.
The gold comes before the rainbow there. Dixon nearly tied up again, and we have a whistle.
Oh, they got a foul.
And a foul, yep.
Yeah. That's
Greg
a break.
Evans with the call.
I thought that's a break.
It's on Kolek. I should say the first on Lowry.
Back screen pop, they switch it.
Hard drive, didn't go up with it. Bamba missed it, tapped by Gold.
Pretty play. Pass it to his teammate.
Kolek went down. Everybody sort of waited and looked. Where's the bus driver?
Well, he's a valuable piece. I think I'd wait too.
Would you wait for me? Kolek got hit, and he thinks there's a foul. He will not get it. That's his second straight turnover. However, Marquette 37-20 with a big lead.
He hits his mark center stage and is crushed by a baby grand piano.
You're replacing me? Customize and save it.
Well, I think defensively, you've just got to become more aggressive and take it to them a little bit. They've walked through, as we both saw, everything that Marquette does. Preparation was there. Now it's up to you to provide the lift and do it. There's Dixon again. He's there.
There's no entry tax.
Nice cut by Burton.
It's Burton, and he is fouled hard by Chase Ross.
That's the best set they've run. They had an option of Dixon, then a read by Burton. Nice acknowledgement. There's a nice little cut. Also caught in the middle there.
I was just going to say, Villanova is #1 in the country in free throw percentage. If you're going to have that, as they have in a number of years, the title team was there as well in 2018, you have to get to the line more.
I think it's roughly 17 they get. Nowhere near that, obviously, today. It's been great defense, great preparation, but you got to find a way.
Lead is 15 for Marquette. Screen from Kolek. Here's Ross.
To that left hand, too.
Kolek snaps it. Gold. Left it short.
Rebound. A little easy goal, maybe.
Armstrong. High off the window. And that's the level of creator they need.
Well, they started it with excellent defense. Got the rebound. A fast break. We have not seen one that I recall. But the speed on this team is Armstrong. Terrific. Use big time. You don't want to over gamble here. Be solid.
Somebody did turn on the emotional faucet, though, here inside Finner and Pavilion. They do get a foul.
A giveaway on Kolek there on the sideline.
It's on Bamba.
Bamba, yeah.
Nobody in real foul trouble except Longino. He's the only one with 2 so far.
Ooh.
Little shove from Kolek.
Yeah. You got to compete.
Inside, Iguodaro pulled the hand back. It's off Dixon.
Yeah, nice help there. Good job by Dixon. Good vision on the ball. You got to have big hands against this team. Cross-court pass you might get a piece of.
For the first time, really, some resistance in a Marquette offensive set. Joplin missed it. Rebound Armstrong.
A nice shot by Dixon with the challenge.
Armstrong the kick. Moore misses. Out of bounds to Marquette, and the revolt is on. Now they're going to talk it over. Let's see. Let's change it. It's Villanova basketball.
It's good officiating. But that's 2 looks that Moore has had that he would have made in the past. But the hustle play at the end.
Yeah, Justin Moore, not physically the same person he once was with all the injuries he's dealt with, but really gutting it out.
He does have leadership qualities, though.
Hazen.
The dribble. Tough shot. How about that? With a challenge.
That is his 3rd 2 of the season.
Getting 10 or under has been a chore.
It's a 9-0 run and a foul on the reach-in against Burton.
And I like the help, though. That time, everybody got to the middle, got a piece of it, even though it was a giveaway with the foul.
Non-shooting foul. They will inbound next to the goal. Villanova a little uneven for the first time. Kolek through the car wash, lost the ball. Iguodala rimmed it out, and now the pendulum swings in a big way. What a spin. Explosive from Armstrong.
Goodness. What a change in personality. This is where you need Kolek to get it organized.
The lead was 20. It's 9 now. Kolek, feathery touch down low, and a foul called.
I think on Burton, they could give it to anybody, but how about the pirouette, full tilt? This is not easy, folks. You've got to practice that. Big time. Dive to the chin by the little guy.
He has been the engine for this. Armstrong has.
They got away with that. Easy push shot.
Burton ball fake.
And Dixon.
Armstrong, no.
Got Dixon on that trip, though. He can elevate.
Joplin spinning and scoring.
And that's Kolek. He read the mismatch, gave it to him. Joplin with the wherewithal to knock that baby down.
That breaks the 11-0 run for Villanova. Here's Dixon, well out top.
With extra pass. That right, Joplin again. Asanama.
It's in that left corner there. Kolek surveying, calling out the set.
Middle, which is tough to defend. Little roll.
Iguodala right down the lane. He missed.
When we call the timeout, we're going to run it.
Dixon wants to go. Pausing the juggle. 7 seconds for Armstrong. Gotta go. Armstrong, a lot of dribbling. Pull up three.
Wow. You know what he's saying? I want to play. I want to run this team.
176 points in his career at St. Peter's Prep. And he and Kolek have been a treat to watch so far. Villanova has made this a game, though.
And they start with Armstrong, as they should. See if Dixon can do some damage. I like the match, the inside with goal.
Moore, cross lane pass, got it to Bamba. Moore wouldn't take the three. Armstrong certainly will.
And a nice play by Moore. Didn't have a really good opportunity to drill it.
Just an explosion for Armstrong late in the first half. Call it the drop off and another easy stuff for Iguodala.
He is amazing, drawing the attention of two and realizing where to dump it off. Big time play.
Armstrong has been a totally different piece for Villanova. He did not start this game, as you alluded to. Hart did, but Armstrong, since he's played bigger minutes late in that first half, here comes Nova.
Yeah, a little nickel dimer there on that cut. And Burton very alert to get into the lane. And the outside play, this is just gorgeous. Empty side. He knows how to get to the rim, and the provider, number 11.
Bamba for three.
Different life, huh?
This was 37-17. We get a foul called. It's a 20-4 run.
And how about that goal? Everybody lifted. The ability to turn the corner. Number 14 in your program, Mitchell. Big time attack here. And all game we've seen Dixon getting doubled and making pretty good decisions when they do get it to him.
That's two on Bamba. Mitchell with a great answer there and a three-point play for Stevie Mitchell.
As three-quarter court slowed them down earlier. We're in attack mode like that.
Dixon left it short.
He was caught between dunking it and laying it in.
Kolek wanted to attack. He's closed off by Bamba. Chase Ross, some early burn here in the second half.
Now, this is late in the shot clock for this team. Pretty good defensive set. Joplin's got to go.
He does. And he knew it. He was backpedaling right as he released that three, which was gorgeous.
He knew he could plump off two over the shorter Armstrong. Zone look now. 3-2.
Bamba for three. That's no good.
Good find by Armstrong.
Yeah, Marquette, top 10 fastest offense in the country, and there's a look at it right there after a slow possession last time.
Well, just gives it up. You make the decision on the shot.
Moore got fouled, and he scores from the corner.
Boy, that is a welcome sight for Villanova followers. Watching him as we did at halftime, he was making that jumper on a consistent basis. A really nice look here, not hesitating.
His first make of the day.
I just think this has been tough on him, too. The adjustment from injury, then the knee, Achilles to the knee. Knowing how good you were. A slow process for him.
It's got to be so hard to not have the same feel, right?
He's just got to work his way through. He has a lot of meaning to this program, though.
Joplin on the drive. He traveled.
It's that drive, though, you like to see from him. Mixing his game up a little bit more.
You know, we haven't talked a lot about this because Marquette didn't necessarily need him early in the first half, but without Cam Jones, there may be moments where Marquette can't get to the rim like they do.
Well, and again, he's so active, too. You know, the kick for the three for him. He's a great finisher at the rim.
There's more again, picking
More
away.
assertive.
Armstrong missed it.
A nice tip to his teammate.
He is so good at that. His awareness of where his teammates are on those tips.
It gives him extra possessions on this end, too, with the slap out. Drop step.
Oh, and banging. He took that the whole way, and here comes Nova. That's a three, and it is Burton.
A nice look by Moore to get it around the horn. And Armstrong with great presence, not to force the issue.
Suddenly Marquette searching for answers on the offensive end. Tremendous adjustment by Villanova.
Nice help. Moore. It is the best few minutes I've seen him put together.
He wants to go.
Look at this.
And scores.
Welcome back. Big time addition to the cause.
This was a 20-point game.
Unbelievable, right? Particularly in this conference, you get quad one victories. But they've got to play Villanova type event. Here's a little pressure.
Oh,
he's so clever.
Just two hands over the head. Kolek frees it up, and Gold won't take the three. They'll settle it in.
And they always wait for it. Straight up zone. And down the man. Really confusing.
Kolek on the attack. It dangled off the rim. Bamba wants the lead.
Good poise, though. 1-on-3. There you go. Now go quick.
First lead tonight for Villanova off the hand of Dixon.
And Cole's got to do a better job denying that entry. Got to leak to the ball side.
Energy expended by Ross there. He wants to drive on Dixon. He bumps him out of the way and cannot score. Rebound, Nova and Burton.
Good play, though. Good shot.
All the energy is Villanova's now, and it's a block called on the sharp drive by Bamba.
Russ a tough kid, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Tried to pick that one up. But right here, the big fella, a little bit large at the rim. Nice cut, little faulty D. Need a little more of that for the Cats.
Start with a bang. Mix in some superstar power and turn them loose.
More of that from Dixon.
This is a 31-10 run for Villanova. It's 11-0 right now from down 10 here in the second half. And Nova now 5 of its last 7 from 3. 2 completely different halves.
And, of course, Cam Jones not being here, a major issue in terms of the offensive flow as well. They give it others opportunities, but they certainly do miss him.
Especially with the injury to Sean Jones. Good news is Trey Norman is back, and that's no good. Right in the lane, Dixon trying to build for Nova.
Dixon does a really nice job trying to pry.
Well, you do as well.
Thank you.
Dinner.
This is a big-time pryer.
Gold. Missed it. That was a line drive with a rebound. Armstrong.
A little late challenge help.
Yeah, he's in go mode right now.
Look at this, though. He's possessed.
Longino on the kick. Hakeem Hart rimmed it out. That's a tip by Burton and finally cleared by Iguodaro.
Oh, not a good foul here. Just trying to show some hustle. He'll look hopefully okay. Anytime you see those legs down there. That was much more activity for Villanova on the glass. Pretty impressive.
Yeah, you just said it as our statistician Ed Spita was writing it. The activity has gone through the roof.
Now you got to match it now if you're Marquette. There's some tough-minded kids, some winners in this program.
Well, this is just weird psychology right now because Marquette was up 20 and they hadn't put it away and they knew that. But now you're in a totally different situation.
You're in a game-time situation. Sometimes you relax. You get a little fat about your ability.
The foul on Hart, chopping Gold.
A little late cover, too. Didn't take away, seal that baseline or turn him in and use it as a defender. Nice to see Gold put it on the deck, though.
Yeah, that's a different dimension. He has 22 threes this year as Hart comes to the sideline. Even the man defense, when they're in man, is much closer range. Kolek, top shot. Rebound Ware, and he's fouled. It's on Marquette.
Ware, a nice rebound there. Understands his role, this kid. Talking about his screening ability. Short roll, can find some people. And this is where they need him, some aggressiveness on the glass. A great challenge by Moore as well.
Wouldn't you say, Rav, that there's just less room to operate for Marquette so far in the second half?
Again, they haven't gotten a two-man game going. Not using the whole floor the way they space out. But they're being contested more, too.
Burton. Got it for three.
Boy, he starts making those. So many good things he does. Rebound, cuts.
His second three of the second half. Villanova's largest lead at 4.
Here's the playmaker now.
Iguodaro roaming. He pinned it to his hip. Nearly traveled. Oh, Gold swatted it out. Late shot clock. Ross is fouled. That was a massive turn of events.
Big time. Goodness. It's amazing how often you see it. And coaches work on it. Jump stop when you go out and challenge. Skip. And don't follow through and evade.
So Ross, a very good foul shooter, 79% at the free throw line.
Well, you wasted trip defensively, too.
That all was because of Ben Gold flying in to get a piece of that lead.
He did. They're not afraid to put it on the deck now, Marquette, too. Guys with that ability create havoc for the defense. It's like giving away 3 points here, isn't it?
It really is. At a time when it felt like Villanova could make a run and distance itself. Free three for Ross. It breaks a 14-0 run.
What a beautiful stroke he has. Again, point guard by committee right now.
Longino and Bamba out there together with Burton, who wants a third 3.5, and that one faded off.
You can see it.
Marquette trying to retake the lead.
5 on 4. I thought they could have got better in that deep shot. Nickel dimer by Moore.
Still nobody in this game has more than 2 personal fouls, as Marquette has missed 6 straight shots. That seemed unfathomable in the first 10 minutes. They were 16 for 22 and scoring on possession.
Well, they got to get Kolek more involved, too, being the decision maker. He's let others run the show. There it is.
Whipped it to Gold. It's a 3 for Kolek, and it's good. Oh, he shushed the crowd on the way down.
That's not like him at all.
No moxie in there. Rhode Island's finest.
And Lowry with a nice play, too. Nice blow by
Burton shoved off his spot. Bamba the flyby, didn't take the mid-range.
Got an opposite look. There you go.
Moore had the baseline there. Burton went and made himself available. Instead, the 3 for Longino won't go. Kolek tried to tip it, and it's gathered by Burton.
Boy, different personality with Villanova now.
Longino just torched Iguodaro. Rebound for Joplin.
Didn't come up with an easy shot either.
Joplin driving where? Down the baseline. Kolek feeling it. Yes, he is.
That pass he gave to Joplin, letting him go, patience. Big decision by Joplin to get it back outside, but this kid, goodness, he loves the daggers. You've been telling me that all your career.
Well, I was taking my cues from him.
He didn't get it back. He'll find a way.
Joplin tried to create a collision there with Bamba. When Kolek shushed the crowd, by the way, I turned, and right behind us there was a Villanova fan showing somebody next to him what Kolek just did. So the shush has made its way through the crowd. Dixon wants Gold. He squares him up. Gold gives him some body. Mitchell comes to help, but he was late.
Late, absolutely. And it came from the top, which was interesting. Not baseline, but not from the same side.
It's a long way to go for Mitchell on the help.
Look at the center now. I love that, putting the guard in the middle like that. Disperses, and why not? Joplin delivers.
He's right in the middle of the web, and he creates for Joplin. It's a 6-point lead again for Marquette.
And the 7th assist, by the way, for number 11.
Again, 3 of the last 4 games, he's had exactly 11 assists. Tough fill-up from the corner.
Gold was there, too, with a hand. Don't waste any time. Oso's coming back in.
Gold showing screen. Armstrong went with Mitchell. Kolek says, I'm going to shoot. Oh, why not? He wants more.
And of course, he had Dixon. He knew Dixon more concerned, as bigs are, with the blow-by.
Tyler Kolek is a menace right now.
In a nice way.
The best menace you could imagine. Sort of like Dennis from the comics. Armstrong is fouled. It's the body of Lowry.
Villanova doing a lot better things. Bamba did not get the pass, but he made the dive to the rim, took up a body defensively. But down the other end, just really a little late contest, but a goal nevertheless. And this guy, he's got the big, going to make him pay mightily.
Free throw for Armstrong is good. Yeah, this very quickly is becoming Tyler Kolek's house of pain here in the Philadelphia area.
He inflicts that in a lot of buildings. Always great to have a coach on the floor. Because Villanova over the years has been spoiled when you think of the greats that played here.
Armstrong 2 for 2.
What if he just played straight up? And he did that time.
Oh, Kolek on the hunt again!
And he went under. Armstrong went under. Not when you're lighting it up like this.
I mean, he is insane right now, number 11 is. 4 threes in the second half for Tyler Kolek. Armstrong to the rim. Dixon left it short again.
It's that big influence by Oso. Iguodaro.
Is Kolek going to pull up one more time?
Well, this time they went over the top.
Iguodaro searching for Kolek. There he is, halfway through the shot clock.
They are attached at the hip, these guys.
That's a really tough catch. Iguodaro made it happen anyway. 7 to shoot. Knocked away and out of bounds to Marquette with 3 to shoot. Doug Showers with a smooth point.
Well, got to be ready now. That's the long pass to Oso at the rim. I think we got to come back up. Got to be possession.
You think there should be possession here and reset the shot clock?
And they are not. I don't think anybody had possession.
I don't think so either. Watch Kolek here. It's going to be Iguodaro with 3. It's a handoff. He squares, he fires, and he misses.
Can't get a shot, though. Villanova reacted.
Well, he's hearing the air ball chant, but the counter effect of that might be problematic later. We'll find out.
Yeah, he does raise his level of play.
Well, it's like he wants to hear more air ball chant. That's what it looked like.
He chats with the people on the sideline.
Armstrong.
Somebody's got to fill.
Sort of an unease in this building right now. Nova had come all the way back.
Go quickly.
Yeah, Iguodaro came to meet him. Dixon didn't make the move.
Under 5.
He knew it was short. He knew he pulled the string, and this is a live ball. The shot clock had not expired, and so this is out of bounds to Villanova. That's the right call.
It was. No question about it. But it's been Kolek time. Whatever they need, he's provided the lift. Villanova's got to reach back a little bit. Look at this kid. Little jab step. Stick it. Big time. Not afraid of the moment. Straight in the big. The shush.
Well, that.
Which would you put your money on?
You know, the whole picture of it, right? The shush and the hair flying everywhere is college basketball in a nutshell, and that's just not a good inbound.
Not a good start off the timeout. They had Bama deep, too.
If you just joined us, Marquette led by 20. Villanova went on a 34-10 run. Now Marquette 18-7. And there it is. Kolek to Iguodaro.
A two-man play. I mean, middle can't get help from either side. It's well organized.
Is there another run for Nova? Bamba creating contact. He wanted 3. He'll get 2 shots instead.
I like the attack, though. They're going to be positive in the use of that bounce. And just a nice little curl here. You can see the overhelp. Moore, no weak side assistance. It's so well designed. Ooh, impressive.
That's kind of what we're talking about, though. If you run him off the line, you've then created space for Kolek to create for other people. So how do you deal with that?
Well, one, try and keep Kolek away from the ball is ideal. But I just think show a little bit, maybe trap him on the ball screen. A few more wrinkles like that.
Villanova is perfect from the line tonight at 9 for 9. 7-point game.
Doesn't surprise you.
Our best foul shooting team in the country once again.
They won it twice, if I'm not mistaken, when Jay was here.
Rolling through the air ball chance. Iguodaro thrown to the rim, and he'll get 2 free throws.
What they're so good at is moving the two-man play. That one was on the side with an empty back. It was just so well organized. Again, the head on the floor dictates what they're going to do.
So let me ask you, when you move that around, that two-man game, what kind of pressure does that put on the defense?
Well, a lot. Weak side. If you're not in the right spot, you can't help at all. I mean, there are exclusively maybe one or two in the country with that ball screen. I think with Edie's another that, you know, with Smith, I think they run that pretty good too. A lot of pro scouts here love this kid. Yeah, they just have his feel for the game. At that size, the mental capacity he has is extraordinary.
When you talk about the evolution of the big guy in college basketball and then also in the NBA, he's an interesting prototype.
Well, he's not a three-point shooter, which is what everybody expects the bigs to be, but he can handle a ball screen. Look at his help defensively, and he can make that 17 push shot. Pretty.
Found the space, and he dangled it off the rim.
6 rebounds for Kolek, along with 7 assists. Same
5 points, too.
Same play. And they got from the top, Burton.
If that's Burton, it's his 4th. So he's the only guy with more than 2 fouls in the game, and he is in danger of being disqualified. He had 2 big threes earlier in this half.
When you have kids who feel the game, particularly when you're talking about Marquette now, I mean, they just complement what your sets are. They can digress, can feel what's dictated.
Well, they're problem solvers together, right?
Very much so.
Would you describe us as that?
Yeah. I've been called a problem for most of my life. I'll show you.
27.
How do you get back in this thing again? Dixon has really not been much of a factor on the offensive end. We'll go back to the zone here. 3-2. Maybe pop to the middle with somebody.
Dixon, he doesn't see the ball. It was blocked by Joplin.
What an effort. They are exhibiting extraordinary basketball. Great response. And look, even he's going to blow by and not land in his shooting area either. Takes that angle.
Oso Ighodaro, team's leading rebounder last year. He's built on that. He's had at least 17 points in 5 of the last 6 games. I mean, just so consistent.
He shows up to play every day. You've been at a number of practices I have. He works as hard there as he does during the game.
Somehow got spat out.
And again, this is without Cam Jones. Think about it.
Yeah. That's a foul. Armstrong went up. He got into the body of Joplin. Cam Jones, for folks, if you haven't seen Marquette, you're just joining in because somebody said they lost a 20-point lead and the game got wild and crazy, and there was a guy climbing chairs at halftime. Cam Jones is the best driver on this team.
Yes, he is. And maybe the best finisher at the rim. Plus, he spaces with that ability to stick that lefty 3.
This game and its trajectory has been bizarre. Marquette led by 20. Villanova went on a 34-10 run. There's Cam Jones over on the sideline. But the folks here in the crowd were treated to a guy who climbed, like 15 chairs and was standing just below the scoreboard at halftime, which is the perfect metaphor for this game.
Most play-by-play guys go over stats, get prepared for the second half. You were counting chairs.
I was worried for the gentleman.
See, they haven't done this.
Yep, they
I like this. Yeah. Just a little bit of a wrinkle. That's that shot. And the defense worked.
Out of bounds. Whose ball?
Like a white ball.
Yep, Nova will have it.
This is the time they've got to put a little spurt together here. A nice wrinkle defensively gets them an opportunity.
There's that pressure again for Marquette, trapping in the backcourt. It's a 3, and it is good and rains down for Dixon.
Quick hitter, too. Mama with the find.
First field goal in 4:20 for Villanova. Kolek riding it into the lane. It's a three from the corner that won't fall for Ross, and a foul on Marquette.
I think Oso with the grab, but a different wrinkle, different change, exploits Marquette a little bit there. Make the rush, but this Dixon, in or out, he can provide a big-time lift, like catch and shoot, late close. A lot asked of him, too.
Yeah.
He's got to guard a big, got to help out.
He's a very strong three-point shooter. He had 4 of them against Butler. This is a 1-for-1 for Dixon, and he knocks it down. They're 12 for 12 at the line tonight, Villanova.
You mentioned the 35% from 3, and 6'8" and change. It really hasn't much of an impact at the rim that I thought he would on his post-ups. Again, the double impacted him early, and they've gotten away from it.
2 for 2, perfect at the line again tonight, Villanova. And this is a 7-0 run right back at you as Hart comes on.
A little maybe defense and size on the floor with Hart.
One last surge from the crowd. Nova has lost 4 straight. Marquette's won 4 straight. Kolek wants to go. He does. Armstrong swatted it.
Nice job again on that ball screen. Dixon wanted it. They got the mismatch if they get to him.
Bombed into the corner. Tipped away from Hart. Mitchell in a scramble, and he's fouled.
Austin just a giveaway there.
Kind of dove on top of him, so Mitchell's going to the line. That's a 1-and-1.
70% free throw shooter. Big play there with Hart, that miscue.
It didn't need it, really.
No. They're really doing a good job driving, getting to the rim.
Villanova's last win, January 12th against DePaul. They have played a top 10 tough schedule in the country, but the Big East can kind of swallow you up. They've lost 4 straight, bunch of games on the road. They're back home for 2, and Mitchell misses. It's a 1-and-1. Bamba to Dixon. Oh, the 33.
How about that? What a great pass. Really great deployment, too. Everybody spread. No assistance in that middle ball screen. How about that? A little late cover. Is that on Kolek at the rim?
So they get Lowry instead on the reach. So it's 3 on Lowry. Dixon at the line. It's a quiet 15. That's good.
This is where they're really tough coming down the stretch. We talk about their free throw shooting. Big to get to the line. Mentioned they get there 17 times a game.
They're 14 for 14 so far tonight. A hush and a score.
A 2-man play is coming, I think, with this Kolek and also Odegaro. Any penetration, you got Cook and shooting. Joplin and Gold. Oh, so late.
Kolek into the lane. Kolek creating, left it short. Iguodaro somehow out of the fray. He did not hit the rim. 4 to shoot. Joplin got to get it to a shooter. It's him. He hangs. He drew iron in the rebound for Mitchell. And we have a foul on Villanova that the locals loathe.
I thought it was just a jump ball at the end of that. Pretty good defensive stance by Villanova here, though. Right here, just a run through. He was Bamba. Tried that baby loose. Good challenge by Dixon. It was one of those jump balls.
Did not realize this was an agricultural school, chiefly, based on the chant.
Set in disdain, really.
Mitchell at the free throw line. It's no good. And anybody here who didn't believe in basketball karma now does.
That was a big play in a way. We made these two. Much different attitude the last couple of minutes.
1 for 2 for Mitchell. It's a 4-point game.
Hudson on the floor. Tweaked his back yesterday. Had some problems at practice. Was on the bike doing timeouts as well.
They would love to get his shot uncorked. He's 1 for his last 7. He's in the corner right now.
Nice try.
Gets it to Bamba, and he missed at the rim.
How about Joplin? What a reaction. Total commitment.
Kyle Neptune is livid. Joplin.
Oh, the hands there.
It's on Armstrong.
I think they gave it to Moore maybe with that reach in. He's off that 21-point game against DePaul. A lot of upside in this kid's game.
First one is no good.
See if they make him use some clock with some three-quarter court press again. Wow.
Long. Yep. 0 for 2. Not able to set up the press off the miss.
They get Dixon involved. This is the ISO they've been talked about. A little more to get him going.
Wouldn't fall and nobody crashed the glass.
They normally him at the top of the key. That's a new wrinkle, that little ISO. I thought he might drive it.
Instead, it's in the waiting arms of Kolek and Iguodaro. So skilled together. There they are. Back to Kolek, and we have a foul against Villanova and an arm bar. Yeah, it's Brendan Hawson. And that's going to be 2 free throws.
Yeah, it's one of those plays you go, why, you know?
So Mitchell to the free throw line. Marquette so far 13 from 19 tonight. Mitchell 2 for 4. Quickly up with the first one.
Great competitor, this kid. Burton gives you some size, some offensive rebounding as well.
Stevie Mitchell from this state, from Reading, PA. His second one is good.
Back to the zone.
Armstrong break.
Going to be pass and cut.
It's a 3 for more. Rebound out of bounds, and this will go to Marquette at 2:42. Villanova has missed 8 of their last 9.
And that little wrinkle there going to the zone threw their scheme out a little bit. Quick settle. Get to that point where you've got to string a couple of stops together.
Villanova trailed by 20 in the first half. They go under. Kolek just missed.
He's unbelievable, huh? Doesn't mind the moment. Nice little corral there.
Bamba hops to his spot and scores.
Nice little hesitation, too. They got that shoulder down on the hip.
Transfer from Washington State with a big night. Bamba 22. The crowd stands.
I wouldn't let Kolek get it back. Of course, Dixon's on him.
It's raised to the corner. They're on the opposite side. Now to Ross. Kolek says, give it to Joplin. He does.
He wants it now.
Iguodaro pinned it to his hip. It's blocked back to Mitchell. Oh. Scores! Over his shoulder somehow.
What an effort. He got a cramp, too. Mitchell. Good effort. Wow. That's his game.
Yeah, Bamba's got to go here. Mitchell is in pain.
Yeah, he's really hurting. Oh, strong.
Dixon on Iguodaro, blocked from behind by Joplin.
And how about the position, too? Iguodaro in the front end of it. Joplin assisted his partner. Terrific react. Mitchell doesn't want to come out either. This is just a great effort here.
Flick over the shoulder. Beautifully done. Dixon waiting at fine time. And we have a foul.
Reach hit by Joplin, maybe? No.
Get Iguodala. That's his third. Couple of free shots for Nova.
You got to think defensively now. Make your two. Get your defense set.
Villanova is 16 out of 16 at the line. 12 for 12 this half.
Oh, that wins a lot of ball games.
Mitchell still hurting. I mean, can you believe he played that whole defensive possession?
Incredible. Hovland, he's out now, getting some liquids on the sideline.
Another make. 4-point game.
And now how are you going to play the ball screen? That's the big decision for Villanova. You're going to trap it. Burton's in the drop cut. They go with a little blitz trap. And now they got to recover it. Here's that push shot he's so good at.
Iguodala from Kolek.
You give one thing up or take one thing away, and they counter.
So many options, so much on the menu for Marquette. Armstrong and Kolek down the lane. Armstrong, the foul is good on the weak side. Timeout on the Dixon make.
Right there. Good effort, good follow, but that penetration drew two.
Have to get a stop.
Yeah,
They cannot give up a make.
And you can't foul if you let it go. Here's the trap. And they got a timeout.
And they do have the timeout. One left after that one for Marquette.
And Kolek telling Oso where to be. He wanted him at the top so he could find them.
And Oso saying, I get it.
The line drill. Let's see if they play a free safety. They do play a free safety. Now, somebody steps back to the ball. In this case, Kolek.
And Kolek nearly had it stolen. It's a foul. It's a foul in the backcourt. It looked like it might have been a clean steal. We'll see the replay.
Well, good coordination defensively, too. Kolek very fortunate to get to the free throw line.
Hand there. Got some hand.
Yeah, a little bit of hand on hand.
Maybe that reach was the most egregious one. I don't know. It's a tough call.
Yeah, very tough. 88% on the free throw line, too.
First one is good for Tyler Kolek.
Well, the only time I've seen him miss was the St. John's game. Missed a couple. And then I think he ended up with DePaul maybe 0 for 3 or 4. First time I've ever seen him miss 3, and then I think he missed the 4th at DePaul.
He is full of moxie.
Got to push and go right to the rim. Got to be creative.
2 for 2. He ties his career high with 29 points tonight, and he may not be done.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to go back to the zone again. You got to. That is deep.
Knocks it down.
Big time. Oh, you just got to turn him once.
Into the front court, Kolek, and he is fouled.
Carson on that sideline. All he had to do is get to that sideline and turn him a little bit. He wasn't going to give it up either. How about this? This is amazing. Big time Trey with a big fella.
18 this half for Dixon. Kolek wants the ball in his hands. He's got it. And he remains perfect at the line. It's a new career high for Tyler Kolek, 30 points.
He is a tough-minded kid.
9 assists, 6 rebounds, and a 5-point lead for Marquette.
Go again. Push. You might get an open look for a 3-2.
Armstrong pulls up and misses.
Nice rebound.
Moore got involved. Reload for Armstrong. No good.
Big rebound there, Joplin. He wanted it. Oh, did he possess it?
What a rugged rebound by Joplin.
I know their threes look pretty, but I still think you could go to the rim, stretch the game out a little bit, get your defense set. You miss the three, it can be painful.
What a whipsaw night this has been for both teams, as Joplin has left some money on the table tonight at the line, 1 for 4. That one swirls in. But you think about Marquette being down in the second half after they led by 20 in the first half, and the ride this has been for both teams.
They've shown some toughness, though.
Oh, yeah.
To sustain it, get back, take the hit, and get back to their game.
Bamba down 6. Dixon has Ross in his hip pocket. It's Bamba on the drive. He scores 8.3. There is one timeout remaining for both teams, and Kyle Neptune uses his.
And now what you want maybe is a 5-6
ball on the inbound. It will be Ross to throw it in his return from the shoulder injury.
They're playing a free safety, Burton. They got a timeout.
Oh, that was a nice timeout. It was close.
That was quick, too, I thought. He started it right away.
Yeah, this could have gone south very quickly. Down 37-17, and to Villanova's credit, it did not.
I would face guard Kolek. Don't let him touch it whatsoever. You know he's going to make the free throws if he is in fact fouled. They spread it out. Little cross screen.
They are face guarding him. It's Armstrong. He can't bounce away from it. Mitchell got a hand on it. It's stolen by Bamba. Got to hurry, and he threw it away. It's in Kolek's arms very fittingly, and he's fouled. There was a chance. The door creaked open.
No question. He could have gone for the layup, make it 2, and be ready.
What a night. This looked like it might be a no contest early, and then suddenly it was wired in here.
When you're struggling, things like that happen, though. For some reason. Can't lose heart, though, if you're Villanova. You just played a terrific basketball team, a well-coached basketball team. Put the pressure on them. And the Stars were shiny. No question about it, in particular number 11.
That's 5 on Burton, by the way. That's why the delay here. And you saw Kolek's face, right, as he was waiting to shoot the free throws. There was sort of that satisfied smile that finally washed over him as he has a chance to make it a 6-point game with 3.5 to go.
He's like that kid in class that has the answer and gets upset when the teacher doesn't call on him.
Calls out someone else, that's right. Ooh, he missed the free throw. His first miss tonight at the line. Shaka Smart says, do not foul. 1 for 2. Marquette by a nickel. A launch by Longino. It is tipped over the sideline, 2.4.
And Kolek gets a hand on it.
As he has all night.
He has a handle on this game.
2.4. Longino. Armstrong is open, and at the horn is no good, and that is very fitting for how this ended.